Zeofate, 19 Death Talons 6-9, and the Relentless Undead play Stellaris console multiplayer. And welcome everybody to another episode of Stellaris Console Edition. Today we have 19 Death Talons 6-9 with the Star Realm of Rax, the Relentless Undead with the Collective. And I have no idea why the hell that caused me some issues saying it this time around. And, of course, myself with Haven. And really regretting their decisions is the Stratori Autocracy, because I have pretty much taken them over entirely. I just have a couple of planets left to invade, and, well, they're mine. And then we have the Jaskarian Mandate, which they're finding out what their allies found out. What can I say? They fucked around. They found out. So with that, let's get into it.
Yep.
Okay, so these guys are coming down to here. They're going to take that planet over. Then they're going to pop up here. There's a planet in there I need to take over. And that's the last planet I need to take over. At least as far as the autocracy. Currently have my tactical response fleet just sitting in their home system because any of their returning fleets are just popping up and getting wiped out. So there's no chance at all of them being able to do anything.
Now I can't explore in these areas. Why can't? Is it because of this? Can you guys get rid of that fleet right now, guys? Can you guys get rid of that fucking fleet?
Which fleet?
Not you. My fucking people. Who are literally just sitting there with an enemy fucking fleet.
Planetary invasion begun.
Oh my god, you guys are fucking stupid. Don't let him fucking leave. Attack him, you dumb motherfuckers.
I have a question.
What?
When you're in your fleet manager, where it shows a ship kind of flying towards a planet.
Probably no, I don't have it as aggressive.
Yeah.
But they should still have attacked it because of the fact that I told them to go into that system.
Only if it's not set on aggressive, they'll only attack any fleet if they come within weapons range. If it's set on aggressive, if it enters the system, your fleet will move to it to kill it.
Now, the stupid part was the fact that I went to the territory to attack and it just didn't attack. That's all.
Enemy planet secured.
Okay, you guys are set to aggressive now. Attack it, please. Thank you. Okay, now go here, please. And get back to guys if Jay doesn't take all the area before me.
Planetary invasion begun.
I totally told you guys. Man,
Enemy planet secured.
Okay, you guys can just meet in this system. That construction ship is about to have a very bad day.
Wouldn't take much for a construction ship to have a very bad day.
It's having 3 fleets, combined total of 120, probably closer to 160k worth of attack power, dropping in on its ass.
Like I said, it wouldn't take much.
But then again, a little light cruiser could, in theory anyways.
A fucking Corvette could deal with it.
Yeah.
Like I said, it wouldn't take much.
a handshake would probably deal with it.
Yeah.
Planetary invasion begun.
Would you imagine that though, Chris? Some guy just like agrees with you and like handshakes you. No, your ship just blows up. What the hell happened? We don't handshake on the ship. It blows up. That sounds like pretty poor design. Yeah, well,
Enemy
shut your face.
That's definitely a very poor design.
We barely got space. We barely got space ready. Okay.
Sounds like you need to be more space ready before you come out to space.
Ooh, I forgot you were going to be there. You can come back here.
Research complete.
So have you watched X-Men 97 yet, Rob?
No.
Okay. My only complaint of it, because they released the first 2 episodes, my only complaint of it is the art style. They changed the art style.
Okay.
That is my only complaint. Everything else looks really good.
Research complete.
Oh! Your Strike Force Titan decided to come join me.
Sure.
Have you, have you taken over the rest of that stuff? Yeah, it looks like you've taken over the rest of that stuff.
I told you that I just need you to take over the stuff you need to take over so I can start taking over everything else.
Okay, well, all the planets have been invaded as far as I know. So I basically control
I don't care about that.
all of this Destroy Alliance.
You know?
Yeah, those guys are beating the shit out of. I got a couple actually inhabited planets that I need to invade in the Mandate's territory, and then that's done.
Just please do.
Yeah, my fleet's on the way right now. I think I've got 3 that I need to do. No, 4. And then they're done.
Research complete.
Theoretically, we could probably sue for peace at any point in time. It's just a matter of...
Yes, you could. It's just as long as you guys are getting your stuff, just you can't get any more territory.
Excuse me.
I have it, and unless this guy's gonna like end this and his war, I'm kind of on his whim.
It's up to you.
I can't do anything, so it's really up to you.
Okay, so you want to...
I'm still trying to rebuild my fleets.
Okay,
As long as you have like a good peace deal where you get most of what you wanted, you can always go to. We, as a group, can always keep going to war with them.
okay,
Every 10 years.
If I achieve war goals, you're going to get 5 planets. I'm going to get 6. Yeah,
That's a good thing.
there's going to be a lot of planets changing hands. No, we'll try.
Planetary invasion begun.
Just tell me what happens when if you guys sue for peace. What happens?
They refused it.
I think you were asking for the full deal and not the partial deal.
Well, yeah.
But they'll refuse it if you guys don't have the correct stuff. Which is where I was having the problem before. And I don't think you can get the full stuff because the full stuff needs you to have a stupidly high number, does it not?
Well, when I was doing to achieve my war goals, I think I'm at like negative 85 for point wise, and I'm trying to remember how in the hell to fully get points.
One of them is to have a more fleet than them.
I've got more fleet or occupation,
reinforce your fleet.
Strength.
If you reinforce your fleet, there's a possibility that number will keep going up. They're just like little things like that. That's all you can really do. It's like I said, the biggest problem I had when I was doing it was that I
Enemy
had
planet secured.
all these ideas and things I wanted, but they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna give you like half of it. Not even half of it, like a quarter of it." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
You know what? We can always go back to war with them in another 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's what.
Talon, if you want to put in any last claims...
I can't.
He has said he hit his max last time we talked.
Okay, between us, we pretty much got all of his territory claimed. So, let's,
Between you and me, we have everything claimed. Except for one planet, one system. Legitimately, everything his is claimed except for one system. And some planets, maybe.
I think what's giving them their... I think what's really giving them their boost is the Galactic Bulky Empire. It's because they haven't been touched.
I think you're misunderstanding what I'm talking about. Between you and me, we have them 100% occupied, but in 2 separate wars.
No, yeah, but my war doesn't count your stuff.
I know. That's what I just said.
Which is what sucks.
That's literally what I was just saying. Is that the Galactic Bonky Empire is 100% under my control.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to take
quo. Let's see what you agree
Enemy
to
planet
there.
secured.
Did the game just freeze? Temporarily,
Well-
yep. You guys are no longer in the war.
The Star Nation, formerly known as the Satori Autocracy, has been destroyed by its enemies.
You
Holy
took
shit.
over. You guys took over so. Holy shit! You guys actually divided up their entire territory. I don't know how the fuck you guys destroyed them. Maybe it's because you guys took over their home planet.
Probably. Well, I know I took over his home planet, and I made sure every single last one of his planets was invaded. Every single last place was taken over. Talon. Are
Hi.
you satisfied with the amount of territory you just gained? Or do you want me to
Fuck
try
if I know.
Why does it say that all this areas? What the fuck just happened?
Talon's territory just doubled.
Not Talons. One of the guys that I'm dealing with, he legitimately, everything that I conquered indicates it's no longer conquered by me.
Yeah. That is
Who am
odd.
I at war with? Is it because I'm no longer at war with them?
Yeah, if you're no longer
Because
at
you guys destroyed the Overlord, and because the Overlord is now destroyed?
that must be it.
Meaning I don't get any of the territory I wanted up there. Fuck off! Also, why the... whatever, game. Whatever. Also, I don't know why they're only at 63% when we have them fully occupied now, but whatever.
Because it may not be classifying what I had occupied.
No, you're
Because
misunderstanding.
For the
Jay,
group that we were
Jay.
both...
Stop. I'm no longer at war with the Justicar or the other people. I'm only at war now with the Galactic Baki Empire, which I had fully occupied. And they're still fully occupied. So I'm not sure why my war score was only at like 60%. It should have been at fucking damn near 100. But after I said that, shortly after I said that, it did jump significantly.
That's because they were in an alliance with the other two that me and Chris just destroyed. So they no longer have that attack power added to it.
Okay, listen to the words coming out of my mouth, please, for the love of everything that's good and decent, my God. After the war ended, a month later, they were still at only 60% capitulation, which is where I was before you guys ended your war. Which I thought was strange because I had capitulated not one, but 2 nations inside that. So I thought it was weird that now there's only 1 nation and he's only at 60% still. Shortly after saying that, he jumped up to 79%. It was just a delay in numbers. I know everything that happened. You do have to keep in mind, I understand what's going on. It was just weird that when I was trying to, when it was telling me numbers, that they weren't higher already. Once the war had ended, I would thought they would be a lot higher of a number, seeing how they had nothing left. Their territory is completely surrounded. Does that make sense to you, Jay?
Yeah, it's the fucking game. Okay, we're...
Okay. So we're taking over his planets now. If I can never find out which one is his planets.
You don't want to tell... Oh, go... No, I want to go... I don't want to go into his system, please. Thank you.
That'll do it.
There we go.
Okay. So also, I think, Chris, engineering. I think engineering is one of the ones that we want to focus on a lot when we do science next time.
Okay.
Because engineering seems to be the one that actually has like the what do you call it there? Oh, all the ship stuff. That's the word I'm looking for. So you're gonna trade Chris all that territory there, Jay?
I have to do it system by system.
No, you can actually. Oh, I guess
I can only trade them systems that are on the border.
Yeah, until that's what I say. Until you start doing bottlenecks,
Yeah.
getting away from bottlenecks.
So
Like once
I
you do
already,
them,
I already sent the trade deal for one of them.
Alright, just getting everything.
you guys pause it.
Not as far as I know.
I must have accidentally paused it.
I could have paused it too. I don't remember. 80%. He's not going to give us what all the ship we wanted, but I need to pause it because they actually did different pieces. I'm trying to figure out which one do I want to go for: domination, harmony, or prosperity.
For side of things,
Yeah.
domination gives you a little bit of extra monthly influence. Your empire size from populations goes down by 10%. Enforces were also to supply unity, which will slightly boost stuff. Prosperity is job related and resource production. And it'll give you +5 stability.
It also does lower my empire size from pop.
Yeah, Harmony
When I complete it.
reduces the food upkeep, mineral upkeep, empire
Yeah,
size, boosts
prosperity
your
doesn't
leader.
do. Prosperity does empire size? Where?
Harmony.
Oh, harmony. Yes, I know. I think I may just go harmony. Harmony may be just better. Yeah, fuck it, harmony.
Prosperity gives you resources from jobs, stability, and ascension perks. And and mining station output by +20%.
Oh, funny story. I had harmony, or not? I had the points for it. Went to go deal with it, and I'm breaching galactic law. Cool. I'll deal with that in a second. And then what happened is the fact that my empire grew, so it's like, oh, haha, you no longer have that. You need more unity. So, I get 1 planet. He gets 7. Yeah, I don't think I'm working with him anymore.
I don't blame you. You got a shitty end of the deal there.
No, he gave me more. He gave me 1 actual habited world. He gave me a lot more systems. So, never mind. I'm okay with this.
See, this is why I was placing all those claims and shit, is because I knew I was going to be able to just turn around and transfer the systems to him afterwards.
Fine. It's just, we were in agreement about that, so we were just having that discussion.
Yeah, I'm just specifying it on in the recording.
I think I have like 20 planets now.
So you got enough space now?
Nope, never. Never.
Don't get
That sounds
greedy
right.
now.
Why not get greedy? You're like, he wants a little bit of the Jessica. Just a little bit of the Jessica.
He's actually getting some because a part of this space that I took over was actually a chunk of Justicar. I took over some of their systems too, and we got them too. Like, carry out.
Just the one. Just the might simply
No,
like
there's three because they also took over some of that low lying spurt, and I went and took it back.
But yeah, next war we go to, I'll join with you guys, and we definitely can take over the rest of the Justicar and then go from there. I don't think we're going to eliminate the Justicar completely, but holy shit, you have... What the fuck did you guys do to your planet? They have 28 homeless. Or jobless, sorry.
Hey, that should be all of their space. With that final trade deal. Oh, he's sore. Still, that was a fairly effective little war.
One way to put it.
Well, you kind of tripled your territory from it.
I think what he was trying to say was it was more than what you're just, oh yeah, it was kind of like, you know, it was kind of good. Chris is like, I have like,
I have so much shit that I don't know what to do with right now.
Yeah,
I have 14 planets.
Honestly, I would suggest Nemroth, one of the planets I just gave you last trade or so. You heavily fortify that one.
What is it?
Right over near towards my end of things, where my fleets are going.
What was the planet?
Nimroth. Nimirroth.
Not seeing it in my list of planets.
System.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Oh yeah, I see it. Right on the edge there.
You turn
I gotta get
around
my shit out there. It's gonna take me a little bit.
No, you don't have to get your shit out there. All you need to do is start building a starbase right now. Just go into that system and take that little outpost and start turning it into a star system in a citadel. Because you want to turn around and fortify the fuck out of that spot. You're probably going to want to have a fleet base there too, because the guys up above you have got like 30k fleets, and
I have to send a science ship there first. Like I said, I have to get shit.
Okay, I will leave 2 of my fleets in Fajorn and Nemroth, just simply so that if these guys want to try to go through and attack you, they have to go through my fleet first.
They'll immediately, as soon as they decide that they're going to attack him, defensive pact is still kicking in, and their lives are ruined.
Yeah, but this way I'm also got them surrounded on both sides.
Just telling you, their lives are ruined.
Okay, but I'm slowly moving my fleet over to where I can pull it out of your territory. Oh, shit. I have a science ship I gotta move. But I think you're gonna have a lot more resources now, and a lot more shipyards. So in theory, are we paused for a reason?
We were just waiting for everything to get situated so Chris can go through his planets, make sure he's got everything situated and not
just making sure that I didn't accidentally hit a.
What I am attempting to do, yeah. Why the fuck do you want to go all the way down there? Because it's an unsurveyed system. Okay.
Technically, all the systems I gave you should have full level
that.
intel.
He never. I think the other problem is that because he never actually went to any of the systems.
Yeah, but I'm.
You.
Oh yeah, no. There's certain systems that I have no real intel in. Okay, it's probably because I surveyed the other systems before I realized. Okay.
Research
Sorry,
That's no
complete.
big deal.
What am I in breach of collective law for? Living standards. Oh, it's actually a thing here. Oh, okay. Which one says living standards? None of these. Okay. How does one fix that?
Fix what?
According to the Galactic Committee, I'm in breach of the concept that I don't have a basic. I have basic living standards. I don't have. I need to upgrade my living standards. And when it's telling me about this, it's bringing me to policies. But it's definitely not in a policy.
But the only thing I can honestly think of is disperse commodities. I honestly no idea.
Which is what?
For your policies? Society policies.
It doesn't give me doesn't give me enough information here.
I do not know.
Go to species tab. Okay. Go to species tab. not one of these tabs. Is it here?
Give me.
Oh, okay. So I have slavery in. I think that's what it is. Okay, I see it now.
Okay. Alan, how are you doing going through everything?
Well, you gotta make sure everything's part of the my trade route, which is that part's done. But now I need to go through each and every planet to figure out what is going on each of them and how I can fix it if I can.
Kate, will you do that? I'm going to... Should we just end this recording here?
Well, I was gonna say if you really want to. I was just letting him do. I can cut out a bunch of stuff, but pretty much if we end this recording here, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Because I was just gonna say, I was just gonna whip off and go to the bathroom and go have a cigarette.
Fun.